Welcome to the Path of Least Resistance, Episode 6. My name is Sai, and in this one, for the September 2024 monthly challenges, we're going to go 46 through 52, assuming nothing goes wrong. And then we'll finish off with 3 more videos of 6 each. That way, hopefully my computer won't crash. For this one, we're going to be going into Yasuo and Lee Sin with guided meditation, so all players start with 10 mana gems, and Demacian might too. When one of the foe's unit strikes, grant it +2/+2. We're going to be using Ornn here. Normally we use Ornn with Corrupted Star Fragment, Curator's Gatebreaker, and Crown Guard Inheritance. Here I'm substituting out Corrupted Star Fragment for Black Shield, just to deal with like the stuns. I think both Yasuo and Lee Sin have ways to stop you, so I'm just going to not deal with that. And we can go ahead and take one here. I don't know if Viego is funnier. Viego might be funnier, we'll go ahead and take that. And we'll see what we can get. +3/+1 on Ornn sounds like a guaranteed level up. And we'll go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, create 2 resonating strikes in the foe's hand. They cost 0. And we do want to have Ornn in hand. I also want a Great Club, but it looks like we're not going to get that. We can open with Camp of Ornn, Soldier here. We'll still have enough mana to play Ornn.
The dragon speaks through me.
And we can take Swinging Blade. So we didn't quite have enough to strike for 8, so we don't get the level up there. But we should on this attack.
Good. Yes.
And we're not going to be able to eat our friend unit here. So we're not going to finish off the game. But I do think it's still a better way to go with the Black Shield here since I have it. If you don't have it, you could use Banshee's Veil, or you could just go with Corrupted Star Fragment and not worry about it.
Stand on your own 2 feet and nothing.
Potentially you could also just re-roll for something like Corrupted Star Fragment, or for Spell Shield, yeah. And that way you don't have to worry about it either.
I will tell you of Ornn.
No. What have you heard?
It is starting to get late, which means that I'm starting to get dumb. But I think we can go ahead and finish off another set of
Here comes my molten friend.
6 or 7.
You, sir.
And here we get hit with double Steel Tempest. Proving that Black Shield was a good idea.
There is only darkness.
Take Titan's Axe on Ornn. That'll guarantee his level up. Well, it wasn't bad to attack ahead of time either. That felt fine. Get rid of Wording Stones if we don't need the mana. And we go into Yasuo, whose power is Gathering Storm. When the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit, and the foe draws 1. And we have Great Club Soul Keep It. We'll also keep Veigar in hand, so we have a better chance of drawing Ornn. We have everything we need here. Play this Weaponsmith Apprentice. This is just a passing move, so we can eat out like this stun here. And then we have to play Ornn because we just don't have anything low enough mana cost.
I made this hammer. It was so good I named it Hammer.
Nice. Could be nicer.
Good. Yes!
What do you call that technique?
Welcome.
Give Bladed Battle Axe to our Weaponsmith Apprentice. That'll let us attack. Yone will probably block the Spirit of the Ram. Okay. They blocked enough damage that they didn't have to do it that way. We do get rid of Yasuo though, which is fine. And the second Yasuo in hand. Next round we'll drop Veigar.
Answer to what you have done. Have nothing more to give.
Submission or death globally.
And am Vorin Soldier. That's probably a mistake. He's just gonna die instantly here. And it'll make Yasuo stronger.
Kindle picked me. That's why I smith.
Hey, my forge turtle. I've been looking for that for centuries. An iron will.
Power up Veigar here. It'll give us an extra blocker. And we might be able to swing more damage through. We will go ahead and use just an open attack here. And hopefully the Spirit of the Ram doesn't get stopped. Only has 2 cards in hand. Probably pretty unlikely that both of those are Steel Tempest.
Surrender to me.
And challenge 46 is down.
This is too much celebrating for my tastes.
Alright. Challenge 47 is Misfortune and Darius. Vestige of Helia, so everything has Spell Shield and spells cost 1 less. And Let's Rock. Round start, the foe summons a rock wall path if they don't have one. Because of Vestige of Helia, we're going to go ahead and use Master Yi here. I'm not sure if we'll quite get infinite spells, but we'll get close. And I'll take Scion just because I just love Roar of the Roar of the discard. Twin Disciplines with Elixir of Sorcery means that our created card will get cast twice. That sounds really good. We can get like a cost reduction on Twin Disciplines, that would also be good. And we don't find anything useful. Double attack on Master Yi is of course fine. Here going into Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage. Round and deal 1 to the player for each unit the foe has. And I don't believe we'll be able to win on round 1 here. But maybe? So we'll go ahead and drop Master Yi.
You won't get past me.
And if he attacks, we can use our Wuju style. And with Elixir of Sorcery on our Twin Disciplines, we're going up more power than we normally would. Now, the one thing we're concerned about is just hand space, because we can't play the meditates. But because he can't block with the rear guard, this should be fine.
Each strike spells a new legacy. Blade and body.
Actually, I could have stopped way earlier because I have double deck. Alright, that is Darius. And we can always take Quick Strike Blade on Master Yi. And we can remove our worst card, which is probably Windsinger.
Sure you can
Misfortune has boarding party. When foes units attack, deal 1 to the player's battling units and the player's nexus. It's just a Misfortune ability, and she gets to use it twice. And when anything attacks instead of just when she attacks, or when she's on the board. And we do start with Master Yi in hand, which means we win the game.
Fortune favors the bold.
Go ahead and attack. Cast our spells. And with Chosen by the Stars, giving us the Overwhelm. We actually don't even need our Town Guard rally here. And Misfortune is dead.
My lesson is complete.
Challenge 48 is Thresh with Dune Striders, which lets us play stream of cards with 1 less cost. Vicious Enemy, Iterative Enhancement, which is round start, foe summons the next turret, and enemies of Demacia will fall. Game start, the foe summons the Grand Plaza. I think that'll mean that our opponent will get good attacks in, because they'll be able to use Challenger. Thresh already has Challenger, so it's not like super strong. We're going to be using Nidalee here. We can take Zoe, I guess is probably fine. And for Nidalee, we're using Beast Within, Corrupted Star Fragment, and Lost Chapter. You could switch out Beast Within for Crown Guard Inheritance if you want to play that way. You could take a Teemo with Mana Deposit. But then that will pollute our champions. We don't want to do that. You could use Farsight Alteration on Nidalee to ensure that we have her to start with. I don't know if that's necessarily good. Quick Strike Blade is interesting. It'll give us an extra attack. Shadow Totem is probably what I want to go with here. Actually not sure how that works. We'll find out. There's something with bushes. We draw 2 Nidalee, which means we're not worried about anything. We go ahead and drop the first one. We can use Nidalee's Prowl while it's still a bush, and that'll make it a little bit bigger for the ambush. Or if I was smart, I would have actually saved that in case she dies next round, but that's fine. go ahead and use Clever Camouflage on our second push. And Corrupted Star Fragment will eat it up, making a very large Nidalee. I think unless Thresh pulls Vengeance, we probably win. Go ahead and drop Zoe here. We can also play Bristlehog. We draw back into Nidalee, which is great. I did level her up, which is... I don't know, I should have paid more attention. We're not going to get any use out of the Transform copy here. And we can play Aurora Hallucination or whatever. Illuminatus. We want to transform before we attack so that we have more units on the board. And we will eat the ephemeral unit here. You can use Clever Camouflage on one of the other ones. I think we'll take the Deathless unit. And I think this should be winning. I think Nidalee on her own should be enough to win. Almost, not quite. I mean, we still won, but Nidalee wasn't enough on her own to win.
My family will feast tonight.
Challenge 49 is Fizz with Forest Workout. All units have Strike double my power and Let's Rock. Round start, the foe summons a rock wall path if they don't have one. I'm going to be using Diana here. Diana gets double attack, so that's really good. And we'll take Lucian, who also has double attack here. Sounds fun. Go for the champion item chest. Want power. So the closest thing we get is +1 in Deathless. And for the item chest, we can... I don't want to pollute my deck at all. Radiant Strike would be fine though. Our Diana relics are Echoing Spirit. This kind of ensures that we draw one chosen by the stars. If we hit over 10 power, we get the Overwhelm, Regen, and Challenger. And I'm using Banshee's Veil just because if Diana gets removed, that could be a problem. I don't think Fizz could remove Diana, so you'd probably replace that with something better. Kind of Guard Inheritance, maybe. We don't need another set of Overwhelm. Yeah, I'd probably even use like Caulfield's Warhammer just for more attack. Fizz has Mercurial Nature. Round start, the foe creates in hand a fleeting spell that costs 3 or less from their regions. It costs 1 less. Idea here is we play Diana after a Nightfall. We give her double attack, and then we attack. And hopefully we win? Might take 2 rounds. Normally you would toss like Gale Force on there. Actually, probably what I should have done. Because of the double attack. But I did not. So. So this attack will only do 15, but next round it'll be much more. And we do have to play a unit here to die to Rockfall Path.
I give voice to the ocean's song.
Push back the darkness.
Turn back.
And this attack will win the game.
Night descends. Focus. Focus.
With Gale Force, we would have won round 1. I think the only thing that could possibly have killed it is the powder keg power that makes 1 damage ping knock him dead. Something like that. Alright, 50 is Lee Sin. We have On Guard. Rounds start, create a fleeting single combat in all players' hands, and enemies of Demacia will fall. Game start, the foe summons the Grand Plaza. We're going to be using Garen here. Garen's just a big boy. For Garen, we're using Starforge Gauntlets with Luminous Orb to make sure that it happens, and the Beast Within for the Overwhelm. He also, Beast Within also gives subtypes +1/+1, and Garen is an elite. Take Annie here just for kicks. I didn't really like any of the support choices there. Could use Farsight Alteration. I'm not sure we need it. And I would like cost reduction. Take Focusing Crystal because it's available and it's pretty good. I don't think there's a reason to take any of these. So we'll skip there. And Lee Sin's power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, they get 2 resonating strikes and they cost 0. We only need 1 Garen. Probably.
Only I can endure the dragon's
He opens with Lee Sin. We're just gonna go ahead and pass. We can't block anyway, because he would use Resonating Strike. And then we have some options here. We could, for example, drop Annie. And we have the Spirit Stone Legion Saboteur, so we could drop like 2 of those, or we could have dropped 3 of them to start with.
Explosives prime. I have my orders.
There is a potential that Lee Sin will use this single combat and kill something.
Strength and grace, beauty in the
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
I'm just going to attack with everything here. And use a single combat on his Lee Sin. Since we're getting stunned anyway. Just make our unit a little bit stronger and also kill his Lee Sin.
Hello, Kaya. Have your wounds healed yet?
Doesn't drop second Lee Sin, so we can safely drop Garen. I was wrong about safely. He does have
Moving into sight. Timing is everything.
Challenger on Organs of the Dragon, so he could have pulled it. He decided not to. Gonna use the Resonating Strikes to kill the Legion Saboteur. That was expected, but I still didn't want to take the damage. And we'll drop a Bright Steel Protector to give our Garen barrier. Do want to get rid of the Hordes of the Dragon, but I think if I use single combat, he'll respond with single combat. I'll drop another Bright Steel Protector here. And now we're free to single combat. Then Annie with double attack will deal a lot of damage here.
First the smoke, then the fire, then the
We'll also get a level up on Garen, so we'll rally next turn. And we get shut down with Steel Tempest and single combat, which I actually didn't expect. He made a unit out of nothing and then pretty effectively staved off that attack.
Tenacity through trial.
Not a big deal, we just do it again. And that is challenge 50. This is the most exciting challenge. Because we get our gold star vessel. And we get some Runeterra Nova shards. It's a little unfortunate. I was hoping for full. But, you know, you get what you get. Still good, still good. Challenge 51 is Katarina. So we use a stunner. This Katarina has Savage Mysticism, which makes each player get a mana gem at round start. That means Katarina is going to be able to do a lot. Katarina also has mana flow, so it has an extra mana gem. So we can expect 2 Katarinas on round 1. Vicious Enemy, so it has higher Nexus health and more mana. And Adorabyss, transforming our followers into squirrels. We're going to be using Veigar here. This is our last Veigar. And on him we are using Big Guns, Luden's Tempest, and Chemtech Duplicator, just making our spells do a lot of damage. For support, we probably want something with a stun. I don't know how much I want to spend re-rolling to get something useful. And we don't find anything very good. We'll just go ahead and take this Lux here. I'll take Champion Item Chest. Try to get some cost reduction on Veigar. There's an Ancient Coin here, which is -1. That might be enough. Actually, it's fine. Because of Savage Mysticism, we can play him round 1. And for Spells Chest, we'll see if we can get something that like makes Darkness better. We could take Piercing Darkness, that would give us some drain. Which probably wouldn't be bad. I don't find anything I like. We go into Katarina, whose power is Inspiring Presence. When the foe plays a champion, grant their units +2/+2. And we'll keep Pokey Stick in hand. This will help us remove that early Katarina. And then hopefully we'll draw into Veigar. Actually, it doesn't really matter, because we get our Darkness anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and pass here. Our opponent has to play something. At some point, they're gonna play Katarina, and I think I want to remove anything that could be boosted by Katarina before that happens. And obviously we can't hit it all.
Reporting in?
So Katarina has Challenger. I don't know if that's normal, but we'll just wait for the attack here. Can play an Otterpuss to block something. It replenishes itself. And we'll go ahead and just remove Katarina. And remove this Crimson Aristocrat. We get the Veigar level up, but more importantly, we just don't take a lot of damage here. We take 10, could be worse. I'm gonna go ahead and Pokey Stick this Legion Rearguard, make it 6 instead. Could have blocked an extra 2 with Veigar, but I want to keep him healthy. That said, we do have Stress Defense in hand, which we could have used. But then I have to remember that I have mana. I'm gonna play Lux here. We have hit the point where Chemtech Duplicator is working, so that's nice. Our Darkness will do 12 now. We'll go ahead and play Twisted Catalyzer. Attacking with the Twisted Catalyzer, even if he dies, will give us +1 Darkness damage.
Be grateful I even noticed.
And of course the goal is to get Darkness high enough to just destroy the enemy nexus.
We'll make them pay.
Playing Otterpuss as a passing move here. Okay, he doesn't attack with anything. We'll go ahead and play the Prank. Make the Guile cost a little bit more. Not that it super matters. We'll take some help off of one of the other units. I'm gonna play Wizened Wizard and then pass here. We have a Darkhold Acolyte in hand. And we have 3 Darknesses, so we'll go ahead and cast 3 Darknesses at the enemy nexus. I can't do math, but I believe it's a lot of damage. And it's enough to win.
The superior tactic is to never give up.
'52 is Viktor with Butcher's Block. All units have Plunder grant me +1/+1. I don't think this will go off very often. And calling for aid at the start of round 7. The foe summons a random level 2 champion. That, I mean, if we get to round 7, we failed. I mean, I guess it could summon like an Elder Dragon or something. That would be terrible. I'm gonna use Aurelion Soul here because I have an extra Aurelion Soul. And I hate Viktor. For our support, we want something that can create a card. Udyr technically can, but it's expensive. Yeah, we don't really find anything. I don't want to spend too many rerolls on it. Go ahead and take Jhin. And take Champion Item Chest. Black Cleaver on Aurelion Soul sounds hilarious, but I don't think it's actually good. Elusive probably is fine. I'll take Augment, I guess. And this Rush draws a champion, which could be useful, but I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Aurelion Soul is using Starforged Gauntlets for the mana, the Beast Within for Overwhelm, and Spellweaver's Symphony for to create a card so that we can get the creation train going. A lot of people like to use Crown Guard Inheritance. Crown Guard Inheritance lets you something. Crown Guard Inheritance lets you rally when you play. So when you play your Aurelion Soul on any turn, you basically win the game. But I find that Overwhelm is a little bit better. I find it more consistent.
You know what my future is? Glorious.
The Guiding Touch.
I can do this. Happy to do whatever.
And we can't win this round, but we can.
Face your heretic.
Maybe we can win this round.
Better run.
Yeah, the Charger has double attack. Okay, so we can win this round without ever playing Aurelion Soul. And that's pretty nice.
The words of the heretic rang true.
And I was gonna stop here, but things are going pretty well. So, you know, playing an extra round is a disastrous idea, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. 53 is Tryndamere and Caitlyn. We have Dune Striders for the stream by discount, and iterative enhancements around start the foe summons the next turret. I'm going to be using Nidalee here as well. And this will be the last one that I do. I just want to play Nidalee before I forget how to play her. And if we see Katarina, we always take Katarina. Didn't find anything with cost reduction, which is sad. We can take Bristlehog and whatever that other thing was. Tryndamere might give us a little bit of a problem. We'll find out. And we do get a Nidalee in hand, which is fantastic. Play her as a bush. Also play our Bristlehog. And then we play All-Terrain Trooper because we can. We transform our Nidalee. And then we turn our All-Terrain Trooper into a Ruthless Raider, why not?
I have their scent.
We attack, not quite enough to win. But we'll win next round, no probs. I think the only potential bad thing here would be like ice shards, and I guess Entomb also kind of bad.
Never play fair.
Trap Katarina so we can open attack here. The only problem that we could run into is if they use ice shards, it'll kill Katarina, we won't get a rally.
They'll never know what killed them.
No ice shards, no problems.
See ya.
Yeah, second Entomb wouldn't be bad too. Take Black Cleaver on Nidalee. And for the champion item chest, I think you can take Radiant Plate Armor, and it doesn't actually cost extra if you play as a bush. And we go into Caitlyn, who has On the Case. Round start, the foe plants one Flash Palm Trap in the top 8 cards of the player's deck. Not worried about that because we're going to win before it matters. Roll everything. We want Nidalee in hand. We do not get Nidalee. Oh, and then we do. Hooray.
Out on the trail.
Our opponent starts with the attack token. So I don't know. Whatever. I'll go ahead and drop this Bushwhack Trap just to reduce the damage we're taking by a little bit. And we can drop Bristlehog for no particular reason. Play Nidalee as the bush. Black Cleaver, making her strong. We'll use Ambush here. Make a second Nidalee. Gets hit by the Black Cleaver again.
I have their
This
scent.
attack should already be winning.
3 times over.
And if we wanted to, we could transform the Bristlehog. Probably kill Caitlyn that way. No need.
Quiet again, as it should.
and it's getting late, so we'll call it there. The later I play, the worse I get, and we're going into the hard set coming up. So that is all for now. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy my content, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.